Wired Lance. The one weapon I can never get into using in Fantasy Star. Well, today marks the day that will change. Now, it's not like I'm going to be maining the weapon or anything, it's mostly because the appeal for the weapon was never there for me. But I will definitely give it a good chance to impress me. So let us dive in and see what this weapon has to offer. Hunter weapons have always been very versatile when it comes to melee combat. You have an enemy that is big and strong approaching you, Hunter weapons have the capability to deal with it. Massive single hit damage, utilising a class skill Hunter Arch Avenger, or simply provoking and face tanking everything that comes your way, with Hunter Physique and Warcry. These skills will most definitely help you greatly in gameplay. This weapon is what I call a specialist weapon. It has a job, and it does it really well. They are solid at close and medium range combat, covering a wide attack radius with various slash attacks. It is insanely good for groups of enemies. I will be showing you the power that it possesses. It is also pretty decent at bossing too. However, it doesn't feel like it hits as hard, especially when comparing it with Sword or Partisan. But do not sleep on this weapon because of that. There is much more to a weapon than just pure damage. In this case, Wired Lance applies its damage differently than the other weapons in its tier. It is done more in the form of utility. The skill known as Wired Anchor Strike Back offers the amazing ability to store a Hunter Art Avenger for your next Photon Art use. Simply performing a successful weapon action guard, this can be very effective. This allows you to be very reckless with how you can approach your battles. Consistency can in fact be much better than burst damage. Just because you don't see big numbers, doesn't mean you're not doing damage. It just means that you're applying it in a different way. The only downside to this is that you have to be constantly hitting the enemy. Otherwise, you will in fact be doing no damage. This leads me to my next point. From my testing with Wired Lance, I found that I had encountered only one minor issue. This being the first normal attack not being able to be cancelled out of. This is because it counts as a 2-hit attack from the use of a single input. This did in fact make it a little difficult to utilise at times, but as time went on, I did get used to using it reasonably well. I would have counted lengthy PAs like Vein Mixture or Turbulent Train being an issue, but the ability to trigger a Hunter Arts Avenger whenever and a Hunter Arts Perfect Parry Advanced actually turns this into a huge benefit. You don't really have to worry about being animation locked, because you're invulnerable for the duration of the PA. Here is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It has a very nice flow utilising Avenger this way. You could also activate it the normal way too. This right here is where Wired Lance excels. Groups of enemies stand no chance with the tools you have available. Using and holding a left or right input with the weapon action allows you to lasso your lances around like you're herding a bunch of dolls. And also, Vein Mixture is insane at cleaving through multiple enemies with ease. To be honest, just a slight PA damage increase. I'm actually very content with how they perform. They have a role, and they executed exactly how I expected them to. They have definitely appeared on my radar as a weapon that's in fact worth using. Let me know how you feel about Wired Lance. Do they need anything extra to help them exceed in combat? Or do you share the same opinions? I'd love to hear from you down below. Anyways, that'll be enough from me. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to see more stuff from me, and comment to share your own opinions. I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time to watch my videos. I think you're awesome. Alrighty then. As always, take it easy, peeps.